welcome back to the Garena Premier League Week 3 on this lovely Sunday night. Although it's very, very hot in Malaysia. But you know what? None of that. Today, we'll be bringing you the today's games, and I'm Ni.
Joey.
I'm sure you didn't hear that. Alright, so I'm Ni and here's Joey, and today we'll be bringing you 2 rounds of the GPL where Saigon Jokers will be taking on the KLH. We'll bring you no other than what you have already known. TPA Assassins. They will be taking on Manila Eagles from Philippines.
That's right. So there looks to be a very interesting games today as usual. We have been seeing a lot of KL Hunters and Saigon Jokers as usual. So we're going to talk
Southeast Asian countries, and one from Taiwan will be playing off in 20-week run tournaments. Matches against each other. So it will be a total of 40 games they will be playing. And the top 3 at the final stage of the 20-week tournament will progress into the finals, where they stand a chance to win the 40K USD grand prize.
Very good. And this consists of the 6 teams in GPL, which are Team Saigon Jokers, Team KL Hunters, Team Manila Eagles, Bangkok Titans, Taipei Assassins, and last but not least, Singapore Sentinels.
Alright, so there will be these teams, like say, Taipei Assassins, as you know, it's from Taiwan, Saigon Jokers from Vietnam, KLH from Malaysia, TSS, the Singapore Sentinels, no other from Singapore, Bangkok Titans from Taiwan, Thailand, and Manila Eagles from Philippines.
That's right.
Right. So today's games we have on our first game, you know, as I mentioned earlier, will be Saigon Jokers taking on the KL Hunters. You know, let's just take a look at the teams. Let's just take a look maybe at the team profile in a short while. But yes, this is quite an anticipated match. You have seen Saigon Jokers against KL Hunters before, especially on the week 1 of the Garena Premier League, where they took the game into a 79-minute mark tournament. I think you remember that one.
Yes, it was a really long game.
It was a really, really long game.
The Saigon Jokers turned out victorious at the end.
Unfortunately, they were victorious, and I have to admit it, they were winning at the early stages of the game, but they just didn't want to cash in on their prize. They were saying, you know, let's just wait for longer, let's just wait longer, and let's just decide to drag this game to a 79-minute mark. I think that will be fun.
Yep.
Right, you know, let's take a look on to Saigon Jokers team right now. And many of you may be wondering, you know, these guys, you know, we have seen them before, but you know, we are here to introduce you to them. Now we have Yang Siu on the support side, Archie in the mid. I'm sure most of you guys know who Archie is. Top will be played by Izumin. He has done spectacularly on the top lane, you know, on his previous games. We have Violet in as the AD carry, which will be your team carries. You know, we have Melody as a support player as well, and we have Egg in the jungle, jumping around.
Yeah, it's a very good line. Role swap by Team Saigon Jokers. Violet used to play top and middle, and he did well in both lanes, but I think he needed at AD, so he's been doing well, and everyone is really doing well in their roles, so I think we're going to be watching some good plays from them. They have good teamwork, definitely, and coordination.
Definitely. I would like to remind every one of our viewers that these guys are the top players of their own countries. You see, they are chosen. They were tediously chosen. You know, background screening, and so not so much of a background screening, but you know, they were chosen based on their skill level.
Okay, let's have a look at the Team KL Hunters. Look at the lineup. So you have Golden on AP carry today, and Monkeys as top, and Ipions and Don Muri are playing jungle. Not too sure who is playing today. Hagane on support, and we have a new player today. It's Jae Yong apparently.
Jae Yong, yes, this mysterious player, not having his face on the screen yet, but we have seen. What I have heard is he was a top StarCraft 2 player. Yeah, he's a top StarCraft 2 player as well as a top, maybe quite a very good, quite decent But you know what, let's not push this further. You know, the games are about to start.
Yep.
We will jump into the champion selection screen. Just hold on to your socks and we will jump in there.
Yep, the teams
Let's
are
just
ready.
They are ready, but you know, let's talk about them. Now, I've always mentioned that Goldens is a very, very strong AP carry. No, but I've seen Saigon Jokers push that up. You know, they have their own strong strategy where Izumin is a very good top player, no doubt. You see, Archie is a good mid player, no doubt. And these guys, you know, they know each other. There's like TF must be banned in this game.
All right, so now we're going to head into our champion selection screen. We're going to look at the band. So the team on the left would be Saigon Jokers, SAJ.
Yep,
And they're from Vietnam, and Team KL Hunter from Malaysia, KLH. So the first band and first pick would be on the left side, which is Saigon Jokers. So we have been noticing that the majority of bands and picks.
Yep, they have been gone on. The most banned champion has actually gone. The prize has gone to Shen.
Yep, Shen and all around Shen, Morgana,
Twisted
TF. Yep, around all these leagues. All these are really top bands. Apart from that, you don't really see that much bands. Sometimes you see a Jenna band. Jenna is a very common band as well. But usually it's Shen, it's always banned.
Yeah.
And now we have the new patch in Taiwan server. Maybe we'll be seeing a Darius today.
Yep. I'm actually hoping to see a
And we
Darius
see the
today.
Ash with animation, and we have a Teen's Unholy Grail as the new item, which it restores 12% of your maximum mana on kill.
Right. Yeah, actually does sound good, I know. Very, very good. And we see the banned champions now Rise and Nivea being banned off very, very quickly. Not is known to play a very, very strong Rise, very, very strong Nivea, and Twisted Fate Cassiopeia has been banned off by KL Hunter.
The mid lane bands at the moment.
I think they're just banning off Goldens. They're just banning off Goldens
And Archie, yeah.
Yeah. There's not much worries on. Maybe not much worries on the other.
Do you think we'll see a Darius ban today?
I do not. I hope so. You know, I actually don't hope to see a Darius ban. I hope to see Darius pick up and a Varus pick up at the same time.
Yeah, Darius and Varus. I think that would be a good combo. But what do you think of the new Ash? I think she's attack animation is really nice now. It's like very smooth and really.
She looks really sexy right now.
Oh yeah, that's all you care about, right?
Well, you are playing a female champion, you know.
And you see a Morgana getting taken out. What else is new? And we haven't seen a Shen.
There's no Shen being taken out. Urgot has been the last ban by KL Hunters. Now, there was a very, very fast ban.
I said it's a Shen.
A Shen pick up by as Izumin. Now I'm pretty sure Izumin playing his own role as Shen. but you know, it leaves a lot of things open. Yes, Darius is still open.
Yeah, but I think Darius would be a very good pick against Shen because Darius is really good against melee champions that go in for last hits, and he's really good, basically really good against melee, but against range he's a bit weak because you rely on that opal blade. And Shen is OP, man. Shen is OP.
Not anymore.
He's just gonna shield himself and just dash in. He's gonna give it
Not
done.
anymore.
No, whatever you say. I do think Shen is OP.
You should play it if you talk.
Okay, I tried, and it didn't work out very well.
Of course, you were playing it, that's why.
Alright.
That's it. Darius, I told you. Darius pick up so owe me something.
Okay. How about nothing?
You take a look.
We see a Nunu and a Darius getting picked up by Team KLH. Yeah, it's very interesting to see Darius who's going to be being played first. If I'm not mistaken.
No, it's not the first time. You know, today will be the first time.
Oh, today is the
will be
first
played.
time.
No, but definitely. I see the Nunu, the quick Nunu pick up. Now that we know that Nunu will be the support of this team. Now they have a very good chance. I mean, they have good.
Oh, and look at
openings,
that! Look at that
options.
picks by Team Saigon Jokers. They're opting for really heavy CC lineup, and a strong jungler and a strong supporter in Udyr and Alistar. And I think that's really good for them because Alistar early game you can just do so much damage.
Nope. They're changing into Mundo.
It's still the same. It's still tons of CC.
Mundo. Yep. Now Mundo has not. There's actually nothing much. Not much changes made to Mundo. I mean, he was nerfed a little bit. His burning agony took up more HP, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really nerf him down a lot. And we see Maokai pick up by Don Muri. Now that will be the jungler. It looks like Ipions will be sitting this game out. I don't see Ipions in.
Yeah, because we have Jaeyoung in today and Don Muri will be playing the jungler role. So apparently the Team KLH have two junglers now. This is very interesting.
And Monkey will be picking up Ari. Yes. Looks like they never ban. The main mistake is not banning Ari as well. I think that it will be a strong mistake by by Saigon Jokers not taking out Ari. Now Golden plays a very, very strong Ari, and I'm not too sure why they did not take Ari out. You know, she has been a very, very common ban in the North American scene.
That's right. I don't know. Ari is, if I'm not mistaken, her AD is getting nerfed. Is in the base attack damage.
No, actually her spell damage is getting nerfed in the next
spell
patch.
Damage is
where what's her name? Darius.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not Darius. Draven. Yeah, Draven comes when Draven comes out. Her base spell damage will be reduced and her AP ratios will be increased.
I think that's better in the late game. You know,
I think
long run.
Yeah,
will be
because
better.
the point is, Ari, her meta game is you play a very, very tanky Ari, you are still able to do the damage which you need to do, and you can take hits. Now I think that was the main issue. And Riot had to look at it. You know, it's not a very good idea to have someone. I mean, a champion which is tanky and does a lot of damage at the same time. I mean, Swain is there, but Swain is one.
Swain relies a lot of
yeah,
mana.
he eats up a lot of mana, so that is his downpour effect.
Yeah, downfall. I mean, not downfall, it's in a downside, yeah.
Yeah, you know, waterfall, you know.
Yeah, whatever, man.
And we see, a Caitlyn.
Oh, I've not seen a kid in a very long time.
Yes, I've not seen a Caitlyn in a very long time now. I only known that, it is only known that
Carter's getting
Bangkok-
insta-locked in by Violet right there, and wow.
It is that their picks. It's a little weird.
Yeah, the picks are really unconventional because I haven't seen a lineup like this before. We see that every day, focus a lot on that CC, but the Caitlin pickup and that Carter's pickup is a bit out of the box, but maybe they have some tricks up their sleeve that we're not aware of. And we see a possible Vayne Nunu bottom lane, a very, very strong lane, and we see Type A Assassins using it to great effect. And yeah, let's just see what the new member of Team KLH Jae-Yong.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I'm very, very excited to see what he's capable of in this game. You know, it looks like Archer is playing Caitlyn today. It looks like they're actually swapping roles. Violet will be playing the AP. Now, I only seen Bangkok Titans pick up Caitlyn so far, and you know, I actually want to take a look at Darius runes.
Yeah, let's have a look at the Darius runes.
I'm pretty sure you know it's just the basic AP armor penetration, maybe damage, or maybe runes which don't load.
Oh no, it's pure physical damage. You do not need that much armor pen on Darius actually, because that he already has that passive armor pen. Yeah. Passive armor pen from his third skill. So I tried Darius myself and I find out that if you stack AD with him early game, it's really effective. So you don't need that much armor pen. So I think this is a choice by Monkeys. You'll be able to harass that Shen much in lane.
Right, so we have the 16 physical damage and 13 armor seals with the magic resistant glyphs and 1 attack damage glyph inside there. Like maybe it's not like opting, you know, 21.6, you know, sort of thing. Like he has a flat 16 damage. Gonna give him a lot of damage at the start, especially when he starts off with probably that boots 3 pots or cloth armor 5 pots. He's going to be able to tank a lot of damage, he's able to take damage, and he's able to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, but what I think is if you are facing off against a magic, like an AP type of tanky champ on top, you should definitely go for boots, because the cloth armor is not going to help you a lot against that magic burst. So yeah.
Right, sure. You know what, let's just take a look. I actually want to take a look at Shen's build right now. I'm actually quite worried. I'm actually quite interested on what he's trying to build against, you know, this building a lot of cloth armor. Will he be building armor? Will he be building like magic penetration? And yes, we see a 8.5 magic penetration by on Shen. We 13 armor seals, and we see a flat magic resistance pickup by Shen, probably opting to go with that early ganks onto lane, very, very strong. And we see a 78 health pickup, going to be able to be much better.
All right. So I think this Darius, Shen is definitely very, very tanky, and he's going to be very effective in lane also against that Darius. We have to see how they play out their lane, because top lane is such an important lane, and you must know how to sustain your lane. So it's definitely a very, very important lane. How you play your lane and how you adjust your creeps and everything. It's very important.
Now, let's say, you know, I want to see Amumu pick up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I always want to see Amumu. I mean, I like Amumu. No doubt about it. He's that sad mummy who does a lot of damage when he cries next to you.
Yeah, but I remember Stanley using it and he didn't do much. He was just trolling the game.
But he killed someone.
He did something.
He killed someone.
Continued farming the whole game.
Yeah, he killed someone.
Job.
Very, very good job by Stanley. You know, top
Yeah,
players.
it'll be
from
very
Taipei
interesting to see.
Assassins.
I have not seen Don Muri actually play Maokai yet, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
I think I've seen him play like in scrims and so.
Yeah, but not
there's-
actually in the
Yeah, he has
GPL.
never actually taken it up. You know, put up his Maokai for.
Yeah, because Don Muri has been playing so many roles. He's been playing his top lane, he's been playing jungle, he's been playing AD. So I don't know, he's just like, he's great and he's just a master of all trades, I would say.
Jack of all trades.
No, master of all trades.
No, I say jack of all trades, not really master. Yeah. Okay, no, I can't really say that. I master of all trades. But it's great to see, you know, all these professional players having that versatility. They have that versatility to play off whatever roles is needed to be filled, you know. They excel at it. That's the best part. You know, that's a good part. They excel at it. You know, as long as you're consistent and as long as you excel at it, you know, you are strong. That's all which takes to govern a strong player, you know. Other than that, it's probably your teamwork, your morale, you know, and so to put up all this, I mean, to put your line, put your face, you know, you have to put on your game face, you know, get everything done. And the game is about to start, no doubt. All the bans and picks has been already done. Let's just go over the picks, and let's just go over the bans. Now we had the Shen and Nivea and...
Not Shen. Shen has picked up.
No, Rice and Nivea
Rice
and
and
Morgana
Nivea,
ban on the Saigon Joker side. We have TF.
Now we're going into the game right now. Let's not waste a moment's delay. And we see both teams heading out to the middle lane. So probably we'll see an early invade.
Yeah, let's just see it early invade. Now let's just continue, don't worry about me.
Alright, and we see... Oh my god, our screen has gone black.
Big
Okay, it's
black
okay
screen,
now.
yes.
Alright, and... Okay, we see that both teams are just guarding their blue for the moment.
Now, I see Darius on the bottom lane. It may look like an invade because, you know, it will take a while for Darius to actually move back onto the top lane if he is at the bottom lane side. Caitlyn will be in the tri-brush, probably setting up those traps, you know, try to stop any early gangs from coming through the
We see a
tri-brush
trap
side.
actually at the brush near the dragon.
No, actually that's a ward.
Oh, it's a ward?
Yeah, it's a
Sorry, I
ward
didn't
placed by
see that.
Nunu. Yeah, so they
it's a
have
ward, yeah.
they have that vision right there. So they know if there's anything going to be coming, because Maokai on the other unfortunately Maokai needs a lot of setting up to do. They need setup. You know, they need to set up they need to set up his jungle route, you know, like throwing all those saplings. He's able to jungle faster, and he needs that blue to be able to toss more saplings. But he is that sort of champion which can gang very, very well just with blue. You know, he has a twisted advance. He can move in, you know, snare the enemy on the lane. And I think Ari, you know, is going to work on him.
Yeah, I see now that Domore has already started on his moves, opting not to start with Raze, because Raze is really risky and you can just interrupt it, and so he's opting to go the safe path. Maokai is going to go for the early blue, and Mando is going to go for his early red. And we see that Alisa is really tanking that double columns.
Yeah, Alista has been reduced to half HP. Not having a lot of choice, he has to pop his pot. Nunu and Vayne helping Maokai a little bit with his blue buff, but not too much.
And
of
we
an
see that
issue.
Shen has actually picked up early Doran shield. Very interesting pickup, and yeah, it's a good item against Darius. It adds that additional armor. And
We
help
see
reject.
those Waffle Blades throw.
Yep.
Waffle Blade throw by Shen. Gonna be able to do a lot of damage right there. Actually, not a lot of damage, but you know, it's just gonna chip off a little bit.
Yeah,
and
but
a
as
little bit of damage.
about level 7, the Waffle Blades will get really, really painful. You're gonna chip off a lot of your HP even without any AP.
Maokai has opted to move into Raves instead of trying to gang Karthus right there. You know, I'm not too sure whether it's actually a great idea. You know, bottom lane seems to be really, really tough. You know, Saigon Jokers looks like they're having quite a bit of hard time against KL Hunters, especially with the Nunu jumping around from brush to brush, you know, not worrying that if there's a ward right there. And the Power Rise comes down, stunning Nunu, going to hit another trap again. And Nunu taking a lot of damage right there, not sure what. It's not sure if that's a very great idea. And we see Caitlyn is just one of these champions with 650 range. Mundo and Shen trying to get a gank onto the top lane. Darius just safely flashes away. Maokai was coming in for the backup right there. I think he wasn't needed at all.
Yep, but I think that if they had engaged in a fight, it wouldn't go very well for Team KL Hunters.
And we see an engage in the tri-brush right now. Mundo just going to back off right there, taking a lot of damage from his ground smash. I'm not too sure what it means.
It's not a ground smash, man. It's a... I'm not too sure what the skill is too, man.
No, it's alright, you know what?
So it's arcane smash, I'm sorry. It's an arcane smash.
Yeah, it's an arcane smash. It slows for everyone it hits, it slows them. It slows them for 32%, and it knocks you out for 0.5 seconds. So it can be used as an interrupt skill. You know, if you find anyone channeling, like if you see Carter's channeling, or you have to do it, arcane smash him, and you know, it's gone.
Yep, and bottom lane seems to be doing quite well. I mean, see Caitlyn with 19 CS, Vayne with 21 CS. So far, quite even. So nothing much going on at the moment. We only see Alistar with... I don't see any more wards from Alistar, and he has no pots as well.
I think we may have a gank coming onto the middle lane. Maokai is on the top brush, not waiting for the opportunity. And we see the Twisted Advance going to go in very, very near to the tower. Maokai going to take a bit of layways from the Carters, and Ari going to take 2 layways hits from Carters.
Oh, and Carter's doing a lot of... Hitting all those layways onto Ari is doing a lot of damage.
Right, and we see not a lot of things. And I see bottom lane still very, very stagnant, although I would say Vayne has the advantage right now. The pulverize comes onto Nunu, but not much going to be happening right there. Caitlyn just got to score a few
you see Monkey's pulling Izumi back by using his third skill.
And the Decimate scoring a lot of damage onto Shen. This may not spell a very good time for Shen right there. You know, I think this patch he is nerfed, so his ultimate is not global anymore.
Yeah, I think it's like something like a TF ulti, if I'm not mistaken, the radius.
Yeah, TF and Pantheon, you know, they nerfed it into some certain range.
And Monkey is doing really, really well against that Shen. He's just going to push him like a boss. And now he's going to go back. You see a huge creep wave at the top tower by Saigon Jokers.
I think that's the pull. You see, some champions, some teams, they force you to pick up certain champions. Like they did not ban Shen because they knew they wanted Saigon Jokers to take Shen up. Now, while they had the first pick, although they had the first pick, but you can only choose one champion. So I think from their mind, it was either Shen or Darius. I mean, they're either going to pick up Shen or Darius, and you know they're just going to opt for Shen. And it looks like Shen is going to be having a hard time against Darius.
Yeah, we see Mundo bringing a very aggressive, looking to attempt to gank. No, he's not going to go back. He's just going to go back to his Braves, and everyone's going to be playing really safe this game. You see the Darius and the Shen trading hits, but otherwise not really much in danger. The Shen is just losing a few CS to that. The Darius is losing a few CS to the Shen.
But it shouldn't be much of an issue. We see a lot of damage coming up onto Shen, even though we don't see that base damage there already. No, but he's still doing a lot of the Decimate very, very fast. Cooldown, taking a lot of hits. Shen taking a lot of hits from the Hemorrhage. We see Hemorrhage,
yep.
You know, causing a lot of bleed damage. Shen's going to be taking a lot of damage. And the sapling into the brush, going to spot the Mundo. Yeah, going to spot the Mundo and the Carter's. Not a very effective bait right there. But you know, Mundo's just going to move onto the race, but no, he's actually going to go onto the top lane. Maybe trying to gank onto Darius. See, Darius is not well aware of this. This may not look good at all. On the top lane side, Mundo is going to cut off Darius at his side, and the cleaver.
Oh, the cleaver misses. A nice juke there by Monkeys, and he's going to miss his first skill as well.
Hey, it doesn't really matter, you know, as long as you don't die.
He's going to miss his Decimate, his Decimate.
Yeah, as long as you don't die, you know, that it helps a lot. And we see, yes, Mundo taking a bit of damage from the Decimate and Hemorrhage.
Oh, he's going to apprehend him back, and he's going to... Oh, we see a Shen ulti coming on to Egg, and probably he's going to get torn off. But he's going to see an ulti.
The first blood taken by Darius right there with the cleaver smash onto the face. Bottom lane actually working onto Alistar as well. Maokai on the lane, and yes, there's the kill by onto Alistar, but Violet, you know, with that really, really ugly ulti, gonna pick up the kill onto Nunu.
Really disgusting ulti, I would say.
Yes, the most disgusting ulti.
And we see that Caitlyn just... nice flash there by Don Murray, just evading that.
Now, I think he may not be able to escape this yet.
Oh, very well played by Archie there, just maximizing the use of his skills. But we see an Ari coming down bottom but I don't think he's able to do anything as
we may not know right here.
You might see a tower dive.
Yes, this will be a tower dive. The Firefox unfortunately hitting the wrong target, and yes,
and nicely
the
done there by Golden.
Yes, the kill onto Archie, very well done there by Golden. A lot of brave play right there.
Yeah, and we see a lot of action going on. 3 kills each, a piece for each team, and we see that Saigon Jokers has taken a 400 gold lead. So it's not much of a difference at this point, and it'll be interesting to see who picks up the first dragon. It's a very important factor in determining who will get the early advantage.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. You know, I've got to say I'm really not too sure about that. You know, because CLG they have been known to say, all right, you know, you're taking.
Well, it's
dragon,
better taking the. I don't know. I mean, you have to. It depends. You have to judge and analyze in which situation it will be best to take dragon. You know, but usually it's better if you can secure an early gold lead. But sometimes you'll get your tower push as well, so it really depends. Maybe it's best if you like kill a few champions or something, then you can just go for an easy free dragon without much risk.
Yeah, probably so. And yes, Ari gonna take take out the blue right there. Gonna be able to cast, and gonna be able to spam.
Can we see? Let's take a look at the Darius items. He has picked up an early Heart of Gold as well as the Shen. He has also taken a Heart of Gold, and we see both of them just trading hits on top. Izumin taking lots of damage from his Decimate and Hemorrhage, and Monkey is just being so aggressive.
And we see another Decimate coming up, putting Izumin into his 1/3 HP.
Despite him not having much damage item, just a Doran Blade is doing so much damage to the tanky Shen. I think they're definitely going to nerf Darius next patch.
Yeah, they're actually nerfing Darius next patch already. They're actually nerfing his ultimate, where it actually procs too often. So you have his ultimate currently. If I'm not wrong, if the enemy champion dies in the end, you will get the refresh.
Yep.
So in the next patch, you have to score the killing blow.
Yeah. I've seen that. I've tried it, and sometimes when I didn't kill it with the ultimate, which would be called the Noxian Guillotine. Yep, that's what it's called. And even if I didn't secure it with the killing blow, I still got the refresh of the ultimate, which is really OP. So yeah, it's not really fair.
Yeah, that would be the nerf, you see. So you actually have to score the killing blow. And the war gonna spot Mundo coming up, but Mundo has the Oracle.
And then Mundo is always that Mundo with an early Oracles, no matter what team. It's always that Mundo is early Oracles doing so much dewarding.
It's just causing a lot of issues for the enemy
team. Look
at
that.
The Orb of Deception, double hit onto Violet, taking a lot of damage, but the Leyways, evening out the damage done if you are alone, I mean, how Carter's Leyways does, which is his first skill, he places an explosive orb, which he has an explosion delay of 0.5 seconds. Now, if it does damage to just one person, the damage is doubled. But if it does, if it hits more than one target,
then it's just halved.
It's just halved.
Yep.
And
we see a bottom lane gang going down on to teams Saigon Jokers, but you probably might see a Hagane going down and
it looks like Shen's ultimate is actually still global.
Yep.
And the ugly ultimate coming out from Carter's gonna take a lot of damage right there. Maokai is very, very low HP, probably gonna score a kill onto Alistair. Yes, he scored a kill onto Alistair, but dying himself to Mundo right there. Nunu for a 2-1 trade, not a very, very good trade right there, but this global ultimates really saved the day a lot.
Shen is just
this is why they are nerfing all the global ultimates. It is really an ugly ultimate.
But now we see Monkey's gonna take down that top lane. He's gonna get his tower uncontested actually, so that will be quite good for Team KL Hunters, and they are gonna take down the first tower of the game.
I'm not too sure whether it's a great idea to take the tower down.
Yeah, it depends, because you need to have that farm, and you push the lane too early and you down the tower, it's not going to be very effective for your farming later on. So maybe it depends actually, but I don't think it's a really good choice to down that tower that early.
Ari just getting blown off by Carter's Leyways, not a very good side there by Ari. It looks like both teams are actually trying to set up for a dragon right here. Now Mundo just not caring that he's gonna.
He doesn't give a single damn.
He just doesn't give a single douche or whatever. I'm not gonna say it. It doesn't give anything. He said, "What gives?" You're just gonna throw an ice ball into my face. I'm just gonna devour your ward. No worries right there.
Yep, and we see the two teams are actually quite even on the goal now. It's just 16.3k for Saigon Jokers and actually it's the same for KL Hunters at the moment. So both teams are actually very, very close, and we see that that Mando actually misses his cleaver, so nothing much going to happen. He's just going to take out all the wards. I think he's taken out 4 or 5 wards, and now they're going to attempt to Dragon.
KL Hunters is actually attempting the Dragon right now. Arena is going to move in to help them out. There we see Darius at the Dragon side as well, and the Dragon will go to KL Hunters. Now they're actually going to open up on Alisa. Alisa now having the ultimate, going to go down very easily to Ari, and we see Katas now being caught off at the wrong position, and Darius so tanky, going to be able to take all that. Going to take, you know, that area ultimate. It's actually not an area ultimate. It's not that area prop, area damage by Katas. He's just going to walk away. You know, he's going to prance around and say, "Oh, you know what? No damage."
Yeah, it's actually called defile.
Yeah, it's got defile land.
Yeah, actually, if you kill a Katas and you stand in his defile, it's just gonna take so much damage. Usually, we see team fights where teams don't move out of the defile. It's gonna cost them a lot.
But I think the main issue is, you know, Katas picked up. He actually has a lot of ages already. You know, it is a very fast pickup of raw ages. You know, he picked it, I think, at a 12-minute mark.
Oh, that's extremely fast.
Yeah, it's extremely fast in actual sense. You know, the best raw ages pickup is probably around at the 15-minute mark, 16-minute mark, or 20-minute mark. You know, but this is a 12-minute mark, so it's clear that the ultimate, you know, those kills which he scored with ultimate actually pays off a lot.
Yeah, he has 1 kill and 2 assists at the moment.
Yeah, but you know, his defile doesn't really do a lot of damage as well. You know, at the moment, I think
at the moment not too much, but late game is gonna hurt really
I
badly.
think he actually leveled into his wall.
Yeah, his wall of pain just reduces that magic resistance and slows the movement speed. Not too sure if it reduces armor though.
Yeah, no, it actually reduces armor and magic resistance at the same time. This is actually called Wall of Pain.
Alright, so we see that this is a 1 tower advantage in favor of KL Hunters, and they have 1 tower and 1 kill advantage, so they have a 2k gold lead at the moment. See that Katas picking up the easy blue, possibly going to see a gang onto the Darius top lane, but Mando is just going to de-ward that ward. Darius is going to engage.
Darius is just going to come and say, you know what, this is my ward, and you know, I'm not going to let you de-ward it, but you know,
you see that Mando
is just going to throw around cleavers. Is that, you know, get off that ward, it is mine.
It's my 25 goal.
It's my 25 goal, and I really want it, so I'm just going to, you know, continuously throw cleavers at you while I try to de-ward your ward, but in the end, yes, they actually got it. So,
you see Archie actually alone at the moment, and so he's going to get harassed by that Nunu and that main, but we see that Domri is actually moving into the side brush.
Maoka's going to move, yes, Maoka's going to move into the side brush, but there is a ward inside there, you know, and yes, they actually will spot Maoka right there. Mundo, and you see Mundo is actually making his way onto the bottom lane. He takes a bit of hits from the Firefox by Ari, but you know, not a lot of damage, but he's just going to move onto the bottom lane. They do not know, the KL Hunters have no idea that Maokai is actually spotted, and if Maokai decides to go back right now, it would spell a big disaster in their gang. Yeah, Maokai is just going to sit in that lane. They may thought, you know, Maokai has gone down, and the track going to come out and spot Maokai right there. Yes, Maokai has been spotted. Mundo's going to come in from the side right there. He's just standing on the ward. And
we see that Kaden is actually baiting the gang at the moment. That Mando is just hanging around behind.
Yeah,
and we see that Monkey is getting taunted by Izumin Shen right now, and
a lot of damage is going to come out by on Izumin. He has to flash away, but I don't think it's enough. Hammer's going to hit, Decimate going to hit, and the Nuxin Guillotine will finish off the kill onto Shen. Looks like the ninja not being able to ninja his way out of this right now, and not looking very good on the top lane by Izumin. The gold lead has been pushed up to at least a 2.3k gold lead. Yes, it's a
actually no, yeah, it's a 2.3k goal.
2.3k goal.
And we see that, I think that this bottom tower is going to go down for Saigon Jokers at the moment. They have it's a 4-on-4, but I don't think that.
Yeah, the Pulver is not going to hit, and we see the Charm not going to hit as well. But you know what, not to worry right there. Maokai going to take a lot of damage from Caitlyn, from the rest of the team. Carter's coming in from the side, but you know, not being able to do much. And there is 1 death there by, you know, 1 kill there by Saigon Jokers. Very well.
Oh, and we see that flash right there by the Caitlyn.
Good flash right there. You know, almost. Yeah, Shen almost ultimate. He ultimate his. What was it called again? I think, yeah, Together We Stand.
United We Stand.
Yeah, United We Stand. Yes, that's the ultimate.
And we see Monkey's just taking down another free tower. He's just being a boss, pushing top lane all day like a hot shot.
This is not very good for Saigon Jokers right now. They have their tier 2 tower on the top lane down, and not and they have their top lane tower on the tier. They have their tier 2 tower on the top lane down this west. This is actually not a very good.
The Shen is actually not very effective in this game. Yes, he has been using his ultimate to help bottom a few times, but in the end he lost both his towers. So I don't think that's really worth it. We see that Darius is just pushing the lane all day long as no one's going to stop him. He definitely needs to be ganked, you know, but at this stage of the game, it's a bit too late. And we see that now Darius is going to take up that raid from Maokai.
Yeah, I like to say something about the map. You know, the overall map graphics has been improved very drastically by Riot, and you see, you know, it's obviously a very good improvement.
I like the tall grass.
The tall grass, you know, the stronger colors, you know, and so I think it really just adds up to the overall gameplay of League of Legends. It just makes it much more fun to play.
Yep, and we see that bottom tower for Saigon Jokers has actually gone down, so we have a 3-0 tower advantage for KL Hunters. Yeah, very well, but now this Mando is still holding that oracles and rewarding every single ward on the map. It's like a boss.
Shen is actually not in the top lane, right? Shen is not in the top lane, you know, but I'm not too sure, you know, this may spell a very bad idea for Ari if she decides to actually put up a gang right now. Because, you know, Shen is not there, and, you know, it doesn't really matter if Shen is there or Shen is not there, because his ultimate is just going to come in anyway.
And we see a possible gang onto that Alistar, and he got caught by the charm, but
the hard projectile. The hard projectile by the can is going to hit.
Oh, we see Alistar going in right there. It's going to turn on his ultimate, going to do lots of damage, but that default by Carter's doing so much damage, and Funky is just decimating everyone.
And the ultimate going to come in from Nunu, going to flash over the wall, going to put up his Sub-Zero ultimate, going to take out a lot of, everyone's going to take out a lot of damage, and we see Archie taking the kill onto Maokai, but you know, you're not in the best position. That kill is not going to help you at all. And it's going to be an ace
for Team KL Hunters. Very well done right there. It looks like just Jae-Yong is a solid AD player, and he has been showing us some great plays.
I have to agree with you that he is a very solid addition to this team. And we see Monkeys has actually picked up his Abyssal Scepter, so he's able to take, you know, he's able to dive in and take the enemy.
And we'll see that there's another free tower for Team KL Hunters. Very well done. 4-0 now, and we see the goal lead slowly expanding. Now it's about a 5.4k goal lead at the moment.
And I think the Dragon is up at the same time. So we see Nunu and Vayne now working onto the Dragon. Very well done right there. And the wall going to come down, and Mundo is going to spot the Dragon. And the Dragon take, but Ari is going to come in with the help. His smite nearly out. No, he's going to flash over the wall. I do not think that was a very great idea. Now you just get yourself caught. And you know what? I think they should have waited for Shen to come in and say, oh, free blood, free meat, extra meat, extra lamb to the slaughter.
Yeah, Team KL is in such a solid position right now. Darius isn't even there. He's just farming. He already picked up got a Hex Drinker and a Phage, as well as a Mercury Threats, being so tanky and yet being able to do so much damage.
Yeah, I think this is the reason why they have to nerf Darius down. You know, I know you are carrying a big axe, but you are doing too much damage right there.
Yep, he's carrying a huge axe, and Shen is just going to trade with him.
I don't think it's a great idea to trade with.
Let's look at what Shen has. He has a Heart of Gold, a Giant's Belt, and a Lucky Pick. But he's also quite tanky at the moment, but he's hoping to bait for that Carter's, but unsuccessful.
But his CS is really
low. And we see that Vayne just teleports back, getting sighted by the Caitlyn, but it's too late.
Yeah, if you compare the CS on the top lane side, you know, Shen is rocking at a 118 CS, while Darius is
173.
Yeah,
and he's already picked up his Maw of Mortius, as we call it, and that's going to be a huge damage increase there for Darius. And if he's going to build into that Frozen Mallet, it's going to give him even more survivability and damage.
And we see it in the Oracle pickup by Nunu. Very well done right there. I think it's a little late for the Oracle pickup, but you know, it has not done a lot of issues. It hasn't been an issue for Team KL Hunters. You know, even though the Oracle pickup was a little late, it actually is one of the most important pickups for the support or the jungler early game. So you know, you can set up for all those early easy ganks right there.
But I guess whatever works for Team KL Hunters, and they are looking in a very solid position right now. Hagaren just turning on that Blood Void and just walking around the map. He's going to put a ward there at Baron just to prevent any ninja Barons.
There may be a Baron soon. You see Vayne now working his way to the Baron side. Darius actually also working.
And we see that Shen is going to probably get caught here by the Nunu Maokai. And Nunu is just going to use his Ice Ball, and Domori is...
And the flash going to come up by Shen, but you know what? Yon not probably going to be able to escape from this. The Sub-Zero is going to hit you, take a chunk of your HP, and the Guloitai knocks here. And the Noxian Guloitai gonna take the kill steal again. You know, Monkeys, I think, you know, I know.
And they are going for this Baron. Jaehyung is tanking that Baron. He's definitely the tankiest AD carry. But yeah.
But you know, I think he'd have that bloodthirst, so since he can steal that HP, it isn't much of an issue. And with Nunu, is just probably gonna try to push away.
Luckily, Nunu didn't get caught.
Yeah, the 3 enemy team is just gonna move in right there. Mundo, we know that Mundo has his mind, and the Baron pickup has been taken by KL Hunters. Now this is gonna work onto Alistair. The cow has turned into roasted beef. Now I'm not too sure whether it's a great idea to stay around there. And Caitlyn is bad, very bad position. Vayne taking up the kill onto Mundo, and we may see another ace right here.
Look at that Noxian routine.
Yes, another KS.
Yeah, that Monkeys is disgusting. He's just taking all the kills with his ultimate.
Yeah, you know, it's like I'm the AD carry right now.
Yeah, I'm the carry. I don't care about you guys.
I don't need Vayne. I can jump and
he doesn't give a damn. Yeah,
he doesn't give anything. You know, what gives? And yeah, they're just gonna work onto this tower right here. The entire team is just very thankful.
5 towers in favor of 0 and 2 dragons and 1 Baron.
Yes, I think, you know, Saigon Jokers is looking in a very bad position right now. I'm not too sure whether
it'll be quite difficult for them to come back, to be honest, from this deficit.
Yeah, you know, it may be, you know, it may look difficult, but yeah. What am I saying? It actually is difficult to come back from. Yeah, it's actually difficult to come back from this disadvantage right now. And at least they're trying to push Nunu through the wall, but it's gonna
not too sure why, but yeah. You see, Vayne farming middle lane is 186 CS, but he's still losing CS to the Darius. And we see Karthus at 214 CS.
As you see, Karthus is keeping up.
Oh, it's a very interesting pickup there by Donmori. Pick up Abyssal Scepter. Going to do a lot more damage against those. By lowering the team magic resist of Saigon Jokers.
It does stack, right? I mean, if I'm correct, it does stack because Ari casts an Abyssal Scepter herself.
Yeah.
So I know we have the middle tower picked up by Team Saigon Jokers. The wall pain gonna come up very prematurely right there. Not too sure if it's a good idea. You know, Shen's gonna get pulled back into the tower by Darius, but he can escape very easily with his taunt.
Yep, and look
Shirella now.
Oh, the Darius got hit by the kill. Oh, and I see a double Shirella.
Gonna be very aggressive.
And look at that Maokai. Going in, turning his ultimate.
Maokai gonna twist the advance into the Karthus, and we see Darius are working onto Caitlyn. Gonna be able to take the Noxian Guloitai to the face, and yes,
I sense a lot of KS going on. Look at that KS.
Oh, yeah. The Noxian Guloitai blocking 4 times with the triple kill.
Oh, and that KS failed right there.
Very well. And you know, just shut down on the Nunu. That's a very weird shutdown. You have to shut down the support.
No, it was because of the ulti and no choice.
Yeah, very well played.
Monkeys is just so disgusting. It's just taking those last hits.
Yeah. And then, you know, Darius needs a nerf.
Yeah, I don't care, man.
He needs a nerf. Have you seen it? There was 4 Noxian Guloitai's that round. It was really
And look at that, I think Team KLH is looking to end the game right now, and probably they'll be able to do it, but now Monkey's just going to tank that turret.
A lot of damage coming out onto Darius.
Probably not the best thing to do for Alistar is gonna...
Yep, but not a lot of damage. I think he missed his headbutt Pulverize combo, which actually pushed Darius into a more favorable position for KL Hunter's side instead of Saigon Jokers. I'm not too sure whether this is a very good idea, you know. But it looks like Saigon Jokers is not doing very well in this game, you know.
I like how Monkeys pulls the blue out from the bush, the camp itself, and just proceeds to work on it, so people will not know of where the lizard is actually at.
Yeah, that's very true. It's this part where, you know, Saigon Jokers is just making a lot of mistakes. You know, it's not looking very well for the enemy and for Saigon Jokers. You know, KL Hunters, you know, that's it.
12.6k goal lead at the moment. Very well done. But now the Saigon Jokers have actually got the 2 towers, so they are not that far behind. They still have a chance to catch up.
If you look at that Vayne, it is
Oh, the Vayne is 6-0.
double, you know, it has...
It looks like he's going to go for an IE or another Phantom
No,
Dancer.
I don't
now.
think so. I think he will go for another Phantom Dancer, you know. As a Vayne, you don't really need a lot of damage. You just need an attack speed, you know, especially
Let's
in
take a look
late
at Monkey's items just because I Triforce. What a disgusting person. I said it so many times. But
game.
wow.
I think your choice of words has actually been limited down.
There is no other word to describe that.
Abhorrent, atrocious.
Okay.
Alright.
I like disgusting more.
Fresh garbage.
Okay. Alright, so we see Team KL Hunters looking to push that top lane. They do not have the Baron buff. Baron should be spawning soon. And we see a Shreya getting popped there. And we're probably going to engage.
Everyone's trying to engage themselves. And see Ari with the ultimate in. Counters take a lot of damage right there. Very, very strong. It's going to go down very easy. Shen trying to taunt someone, but unfortunately misses a lot. Maokai now trying to escape, but you know he's in that ultimate and he's shut down by Carter's onto Maokai. Aeon is currently godlike. And we see another double Noxian Guloi Tai being propped out there by Darius.
And goodbye, KD. Look
goodbye,
at that Darius.
Yes, look at that Darius.
Look at that Darius.
Either is this a really, really shameless player, you know.
Yeah, this monkey should be ashamed of himself. He's just abusing the OP champion.
Yep.
I am very disappointed in monkey.
No, I'm not really disappointed. I actually, you know, say good play. You have the mechanics. Each champion has their own mechanics. It's whether you have the ability, you have the knowledge to actually abuse the
And
mechanics.
Team KL Hunters is going to pick up this game very, very solidly. 28 to 10 kills. Wow. Exceptional play.
I see all those. I mean, if you take a look at all those team fights, you know, it's just Darius jumping out, Noxian Guloi Tai, Noxian Guloi Tai, Noxian Guloi Tai.
Yep. Definitely. So let's have a look at the
Yes, let's take a look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, the scoreboard.
For sure. Well, you know, I know the kills the kills are really, really far beyond each other. You know, it's 18 kill lead, and you know the tower lead was also very, very disgusting. The tower kill lead was also very disgusting. We see KLH actually got to pick up her Infinity Edge in the end. Not too much of an issue, and you know, but we see the item pickup right there. It's just it just worked out for KL.
I love that double Shreya. That is really innovative.
Yeah.
And
Shreya.
we always see that Maokai will always pick up the Shreya, and Domori this game he has been doing a lot of solid ganks. He's been camping bottom, and wow, it's just really, really solid. You know.
Right, and you know what? The next game will start at 9:01. So I say to you guys, just stay tuned. But you know what? Before we actually enter into the commercial break, most of you may heard of the LL anniversary party thrown by Garena.
Yep.
Now I'm not gonna give you any information right here.
Well,
but you know, I'm just gonna remind. Yeah, I'm actually a very selfish person. Yeah. Ha. But you know what? Not to worry. Everything, you know, all you need to know will come out in the forum. And I'd like to remind all our audience that the IGN Pro League 5, the registration for the IGN Pro League will end tomorrow. So if you are looking to enter your team, you know, maybe, you know, take a look or try
Get some
out,
experience.
Yeah, get some experience.
Exposure and all that.
Yep.
Definitely you should go and just register and just gain some
Register
knowledge.
today or register tomorrow morning and afternoon. Do not delay it any further because the registration ends tomorrow. And for anything, for the Season 2 qualifiers, maybe a lot of you may heard, you know, the Season 2 qualifier for the $5 million prize at the Finals in Los Angeles. That any news will come out in the forums soon. I will not reveal anything right now, so you will have to stay tuned to us. We may reveal it sooner than I'm not going to tell you.
That's right. Now we are going to go for a commercial break, so we will see you in a while when we go into our second match from Melina Eagles and Taipei Assassins.
Right, and we will see you in a short while.
Hey guys, this is James Rumlin with the IGN Pro League Top 5 Plays. We've got lots of...
Good evening. Welcome to Garena Premier League Live. Good evening. This is Jim Yao, and we have our guest shotcaster for tonight, Mon Gonzalez.
Hi, good evening.
Also known as White Mango.
Also known as White Mango. To note, I am not part of the Team Aguilas. I'm just a guest speaker.
So welcome. For tonight's match, we have TPA, or also known as Taipei Assassins, versus our very own Manila Aguilas.
This match is a very intense match actually, because we all know that TPA is undefeated.
Yes, as of now, the undefeated champion.
Yeah. So let's introduce our lineup for tonight.
So for tonight, we have for Manila Eagles, we have Kaiju as our AP carry, VOY as AD carry, Solendra as support, Rabenga as top, Misery as our jungle, Morpheus as our AD carry, and Ghost as our support.
For the Assassins, we have Mistake as a AD carry support. For their AP carry is next ABC. Top is Stanley. Support Colalin.
Colin is playing. That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is
Jungle, Little Balls. Okay. AD carry is Bebe, and
Bebe.
AV carry is Toys.
So there we have it for our lineup for tonight. So I think tonight is gonna be.
It's gonna be a hard stop for tonight. So for tonight, what are your predictions, GML?
For the match tonight.
Yes.
Well, I would really like to see Manila Eagles to win this match against TPA because parang alam mo yun, kunyari parang sa movies lang na nababanatan ng una sa umpisa ang bida pero in the end medyo tagumpay. So I'm really hoping na the Eagles would be able to redeem themselves from the last match with TPA.
Yes. Regarding to the fight tonight, I think a good example could be David versus Goliath. Yeah, because we know recently we just started Aguilas and well, actually let's go into the banning stage.
Let's start with the ban. So TPA is known for what kind of gameplay, Mr. Mon?
For TPA's gameplay, they like to start very early ganks. They like to start early gank on the top lane. Usually, we could see a very diverse top lane. Usually, they use a AD Cannon or AD Fizz recently in recent games. So right now, we're looking at the ban stage. We can see that
Rise is already banned by the Aguilas because I think TPA is also known for always using Rise.
Yes, and as we can see, the Assassins has banned Morgana.
Because I think they have seen Kaigu's play with Morgana. So their first pick with the banning is for the mid champions.
And recently, we've noticed that banning usually goes to the tank types. Right now, we can see. We can see Shen being banned.
Shen and Urgot.
Yes. When going back to what I was saying, usually we would see Galio, Shen, Amumu, Ramos. Usually tank types. But lately, in the recent events, we've been seeing AP carries, AD carries being banned.
Being banned, yes. I think maybe it's because with a burst of magic damage is gonna, especially with late game.
Yeah. As we can see, the Aguilas have banned Cannon as well as, like what I said earlier. Cannon is a very good top lane, and
it can be played AD or AP.
Yes, and we can see that Mundo was banned from the assassin side
because the Eagles are usually known for their Mundo jungle.
Yes, like what GM Shift says, maleta to the face.
That is if he's using that skin.
Yes. So for the first pick of the Aguilas is Alistair, surprisingly. Well, no, because they used that last night. And for the first pick of the Assassins are Nautilus.
So do you think Darius is going to be picked again tonight?
Let's see.
He's quite popular nowadays.
But I think if the Assassins pick first as Darius, they could easily counter with the top. For me, I think the best counter for Darius could be Jax or Olaf with Counter Strike.
Yeah, because of Olaf's true damage.
Yes, yeah.
So they picked Nunu.
They picked Nunu as support for bot lane.
So will they go again for that Nunu Vayne combination for the bot lane? Or
That's a very scary combo actually, because
yes, it hurts a lot.
As we can see, VOY going for his all-star
his
Graves.
favorite Graves.
Oh, so we're just waiting for the last pick for the third pick for the Manila Aguilas.
So I wonder if they are going to choose Ashe for Nunu in bot lane. Vayne is getting highlighted.
Yes.
This is gonna hurt.
I don't like that combo actually.
And Vayne chose a TPA Bebe chose cleanse.
Yes, cleanse to remove all disables. This cleanse works also as a Quicksilver sash. Yeah.
Yeah, just like QSS. So and for the Aguilas, they also picked Maokai.
Okay, as their jungle.
Oh, and TPA picked Ari again. I think they already had this match last time. Oh no, they picked Twisted Fate.
Here we go again with the Twisted Fate.
One of their early matches with matches of TMA with MLE, they were using Ari.
Yes,
from what I can remember.
As we all know, Ari is a very good in mid lane AP carry. She can jump in and jump out with her SS. So right now we're just waiting for the last two picks for the Manila Aguilas. I have a feeling we'll be seeing Kassadin as a mid AP carry.
AP carry.
And the top lane. Oh, we're picking last for top lane.
So right now I think we're waiting for TPA's solo top.
Yes, I am correct.
Oh yes, Kassadin is highlighted.
This is one of Kaigu's favorite champions to select.
They chose Karthus? Karthus jungle?
Karthus top lane. No, okay. Vladimir. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So we're just waiting now for the last pick for.
Is Vladimir gonna be the jungle here?
No, actually, we'll be seeing Vladimir on the top lane. He could serve as what's nice about Vladimir is his early to mid game strategy. Though in the early game he's very soft with all his skills at level 1, but when you upgrade his skills if you upgrade his skills, his life regeneration goes faster. And what's nice about Vladimir, if you put let's say what usually Rylai could help his AP because he has a passive that converts his HP to AP bonus.
So as we can see with the summoner spells of TPA, they only have 2 ignite.
Yes. Anyways, for the last pick for the Assassins was Jarvan, a very tanky top lane champion.
Tanky with a nice damage.
Yeah.
To come with.
So right now we're just waiting for them to lock in and for them to pick their skins.
I wonder if Urbango will be using the Bloodlord Vladimir skin.
I'm pretty sure that's his favorite. So right now there's
we can see them getting ready.
Yeah, we see them waiting for the. Right now we have a 3-minute delay. For those who are asking, this is a special version of a client for tournaments. So wala pa tayo niyan, wala pa tayo spectator mode. So okay yung atat. So anyways, if you want to be greeted and have a shout out, please go to our Facebook, facebook.com/lolph,
official Facebook fan page for League of Legends Philippines. And as well, we'd like to promote also the Facebook page of the Aguilas. It's facebook.com/Manila Aguilas. So there you could see their updates with their games and promotions and as well as the Aglas activities.
Yes. So right now,
So we'd like also to thank our sponsors, ECS Elite Group, BenQ, Power Color, SteelSeries Professional Gaming Gear, as well as our official venue partner, Pacific Esports. Hello, Ms. Vange.
hello.
So what do you think would be the predicted gameplay for tonight?
So my prediction for tonight, I think Nautilus will play a big role within the jungle. His pull is a very hard skill to counter, because once you flash out, he could just easily pull you once again to to a certain range. And like I said, Jarvan could use his SS to enclose you. Since you exhausted your flash, you have no way to get out. Since time duration is 10 seconds, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, with TPA's lineup for tonight, I think they have more crowd control than the Aguilas.
Yes, actually, for the Aguilas, the only crowd control they have is their Alistair and
Graves' skill with the slow and the vision incapacitation.
Yes. But what I think tonight, tonight's my prediction for tonight is that Kaigo, who's playing Kassadin, should dominate the mid lane. If Kaigo doesn't dominate his lane, the Agres might have a very hard time in the late game. Because as we know that Ari can jump in and jump out, attacking heroes and taunting them.
Yeah.
And my prediction for tonight is that Nautilus will come in first, then Jarvan will come in.
Try to pull one hero.
Try to pull one hero and come in. Jarvan will focus fire on one. And Vayne will probably focus fire on Kassadin as well.
Especially with the correct positioning of their AD carry.
Yes.
She's gonna do lots of damage there.
Yes. Alright.
And with our recent patch, what could you say about our improved FPS in game?
Well, I think our patch was that last night or the other night?
The hot fix. The Darius patch.
A Darius patch. The best thing I like about the patch was Ashe, actually.
Oh yes, as you could notice, Ashe's in-game graphics and her splash arts are all improved.
Yeah.
So as you can see, Ashe is quite trending nowadays when you go in normal queue.
Okay, as we can see now is the champions are now going to their
respective lanes. There.
So what we saw last night from the Manila Aglas, they went to one bush at the bottom lane. So right now, what they're trying to do is
they're quite scattered right
now. I guess they're going back to their scattered lane type because last night's attempted blue steal did not work because they tried to steal the blue buff from the Jokers, but they were not successful.
Yeah, and they just ended up going back to base and regenerating.
Yes.
So losing those precious times when you could have just started your creep kills.
Yeah. So as we can see that Nunu and Ari are in the mid lane. And Nunu warding. As what I said from my previous commentary, is that warding is very important. As we can see that Jarvan is in the tri-bush in the top lane, waiting for a possible gank. But as we can see, he's trying to.
Is he going to change lanes? Is he recalling?
He's recalling. He's probably gonna go support the jungle. Oh no, he's just going back. I think he forgot to buy something.
Another pot again.
So this is very common. Nautilus going for the wolves. Kassadin still waiting for the gank attempt, and now Nautilus going for the blue.
So what can you say about the early items about Like buying boots first instead of the run items?
I guess that's a very basic thing to do. Usually, you need your boots to go in and dash out. Some summoners like usually for the AD carry, they like to go for the Doran's blade, so they have a little bit high life steal and a little bit life and a little bit of damage. But in this composition, I think boots will do fine because with Vayne's with Nunu's bloodthirst, he gives more attack speed to Vayne.
Oh, Gain gets knocked in, but then a little...
Yeah, but they're just level 1, so he has no knockback yet. As we can see, Rebenga in the top lane.
Look at that skin.
Yeah, that seems very... I want to get
it's
one.
so handsome.
Okay, we can see now right now Kaigu trying to farm in the mid lane. Like what I said before, to be successful in the mid game, Kaigu needs to dominate this lane because almost all the skills will be based off of him. Whoever he silences will be the target one.
And I believe Kassadin is really powerful late game. So
Yes, he's a very powerful late game, but early game he's with all his skills still a little bit low. And as you can see, Kassadin already using his spots because of course Ari has that good poke.
He's ranged as well. So
Yeah. So right now we saw Alistair
warding
the
the dragon area.
for a possible gank from Nautilus. But Nautilus is heading down to the mid lane, as we can see, going down to bot lane. Right now we can see Jarvan going back and I'm gonna buy his items.
And Maokai is initiating the mid lane.
Yes. So right now, what Ari was trying to do, I guess, was trying to bait Maokai into the bush, not knowing that Nautilus was there as well. So bot
in the
lane.
bot lane.
Bot lane is very basic. It's what I like to call is the Mexican standoff. Whoever attempts first will probably be the one getting the first blood. So right now we can see that that Graves is just a little bit ahead in the creep kills. What we're supposed to be expected from him. Graves is a very good farmer, as we all know. Vayne,
Especially with that buckshot.
yeah, with the buckshot. That's why Vayne's having a hard time farming in the bot lane with that buckshot.
And also with the laning at the bot, you can see a Maokai hiding in the bush.
Yeah. So right now we're just waiting for the first blood to happen. So in your point of view, Jimmy, who do you think will be the first blood?
Well, it depends if Maokai successfully ganks Vayne because right now with TPA's lineup, Nunu and Vayne, it's really kind of scary. You don't want Vayne to get all those creep shots and farm early because especially if she already has that zeal and then with Nunu's buff.
So as we can see that the bottom lane was supposed to be a gank attempt, but the ward gave away the position of Maokai, so forcing him to go back to base and buying his items. Right now mid is still being pushed up by Kaigu, and then as you can see by the
health difference of Kassadin with Ari. Especially with Ari's skills, with her Foxfire, she needs to get a bit closer to the enemy champion in order to successfully hit all that magic damage.
So we can see now that Maokai is waiting in the bush, waiting for Ari to overcommit in the lane
and to overextend so that he could go in. I think snare Ari. There that's what happened right now.
Waiting for the flash, waiting for the
Then
slow.
she uses her ult to get away.
Nautilus waiting in the bush. Maybe he was probably waiting for Maokai to go down to the bot lane because of a failed gank attack. So right now it's a really steady game. Nobody's going for each other. Vladimir being pushed back by Jarvan. Jarvan's first passive skill is very hard to counter. Usually with a AP carry like Vladimir. Okay, we can see a possible
first blood.
No.
Just poking a little bit here and there.
Yeah, so if looking at Jarvan's item build, he went for the Doran's Blade, which is very smart because, of course, we all know that Vladimir has that spell that does a lifesteal. So to sustain in the lane,
yeah, he would also need that
the
lifesteal from the Doran's Blade. Yeah, Vayne here successfully harassing Graves back to his turret.
Yeah, noticing that Alistar was out of lane, Vayne went to harass Graves. So right now it's still a little bit quiet. This is very surprisingly for the TPA build. Usually they like to go early in gank as soon as possible, even in low levels.
So do you think they're playing it safe right now? Because with what happened with the latest match against
siguro
Aguilas?
natatakot sila. We all hope so. But I'm pretty sure just is playing safe. So right now we can see Alistar going for the dewarding as early.
And is this the first time that Colalin is playing for TPA against the Aguilas?
Is she? Well, as the support, I haven't seen her play actually. Colin's the girl, right?
Yes. She's the cute one.
She's the cute girl. Okay. In other matches, I haven't seen her play. Usually saw. I'm sorry, but I forgot his name. As the plays support, but I guess
the other guy.
Yeah. So I guess with the TPA's game composition, I guess they're confident that Coladin will be playing as support, or unless there's a problem with their other players. Right now, Aguilas is pinging to the bot lane, possible gank attack, but
yeah, I think they should gank Vayne and not let her be rich with those items because in a clash.
But as we can see with the items, with the CS count, we can see that even though it's 0-0, the CS count is now 500 difference. I guess this would be a big difference because of Ari's poke ability and farming her skills. As we can see that Ari has her blue buff already coming from Nautilus, and Kaigo also has
his blue buff to sustain him in lane. Oh.
Yeah, so that's what's scary
a
about
surprising
Kaigu's
attack.
That's what's nice about Kaigu's Kassadin. He has that AP burst that Ari might have a problem with. Though Ari is a good AP burst as well, but Ari is a very good in a clash team composition. But on one-on-one, she might have a problem. So right now we're seeing bot lane still farming, still playing safe. Everybody's still playing safe.
Especially with Kazan, he also with Aries ult, she could rely with that for her escape, but that's only like 3 times. But with Kassadin,
so we can see now both jungles are fighting against wards.
The warding here and there using pink wards.
Yeah. So as we can see, Maokai is going for the Philosopher's Stone to give him the plus item gold per second. This is a very common thing to see for jungle build, since we all know that jungles don't get that much CS. That's why to compensate for the CS, you go for the gold per second, gold per 5 seconds. So.
And as we can see with the gold difference here, it's just down with 100.
Yes, it's only down with 100.
That's nice.
It's because of Ari was being pushed back by Kassadin.
Ari is now getting harassed by Kassadin. Unlike early game, she was the one poking skills at him.
Like what I said, they need to gank the mid lane to compensate for the Kassadin. Because Kassadin, with that blue buff, is very, very deadly. He could just spam his skills on Ari. So my suggestion for the for the TPA is to gank as soon as possible with the Nautilus skill. even though Nautilus has that pull, Kassadin does have that teleport that could just easily get away. Oh, you can see now Vayne going for Graves.
Vayne uses her ult now to secure Graves.
Yes.
Graves, go home.
No.
Oh no. Wow.
Oh, nice.
No.
As we can see,
He should have just committed.
Vayne was very heads up, knowing that Alistair was going back home. Oh, but we're seeing Vayne being. Oh, it's kill for Misery.
For Misery, yes.
very
Just
heads
in
up.
time, because if not, that would have been killed by
Yes.
the turret.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I can't remember what was the how many seconds does it take for the torrent to take the kill, because what she was trying to do was to do a suicide going to the
So that let's go for the
Yes.
Aguilas.
So we can see the Aguilas are pinging for the dragon, as we can see they're moving in. We can see Remengo coming down from top lane, trying to help him.
But then Nautilus is he gonna try to steal it? And
Nautilus
then Ari is
trying,
also here.
So what Nautilus is trying to do is trying to bait out the.
I think this is the first clash that we're going to see.
Yes, this is the first clash. Intelligence stunned by Alistair, but
Maybe it's just to push them back.
so right
First
now,
successful dragon
Yes,
for
first
the Manila
successful.
Aguilas.
first dragon goes to the. But all this, while everything was happening, we see Jarvan pushing the top lane. This is the problem.
That's sometimes a problem when you go for the dragon or some other lanes. Other lanes are getting pushed
Yes.
and pabayaan.
Usually, what should be happening is that four champions should only go for the dragon, and one champion should go for protect the top lane, because once 5 champions are in the bottom in the dragon, they could easily shift to the mid to bottom lanes. So right now we can see BY pushing up against Vayne.
Vayne dealing more damage to Graves.
So we can see now that Jarvan's going for went for the golems. This is a very smart move, because he does not want to overextend this push, knowing that a gang possibility could come from the river. Yeah. So we can see Jarvan going back to his respected lanes, buying his where did he buy?
I did not see.
Yeah, he bought a Brutalizer actually. Brutalizer is very smart going against a Vladimir top. We know that Vladimir does not have that much armor to compensate for the damage, and with Jarvan's flag, it's a minus armor. So we can see Cassidy taking the blue. Vlad
And warding his river as well.
So right now we can see still a quiet game. This usually this is very nerve-wracking actually for each team, but we can see that Ari was being harassed again. Kaigo did not commit to that. I'm pretty sure Kaigo did not commit to that because he was low on mana. We can see Nautilus trying to evade our bottom jungle, and Graves trying to support our possible jungle attempt. And now Nunu is warding our Tribush, which is very intelligent for.
See the top lane?
Yeah, top lane.
Oh, it barely escapes. There we can see.
So, like what I said earlier, Jarvan's a very tanky champions.
Yeah, I think with one-on-one, medyo mas dehado nga si Vladimir kay
Yes.
Jarvan.
So Vladimir will do much better when there is a
In
clash.
a team fight.
Yes, in a team fight. So we can see Nautilus waiting for Kaigo to overcommit, and Kaigo overcommitting. Though he sees
Nautilus coming from behind.
He wisely goes to the right side of the map to evade a possible hook. As we can see, Jarvan going back to the farming the golems, which usually by this time some summoners would go back to their base and buy their items. But with Jarvan's of course Jarvan is a pro player. He uses micro very well. So instead of going home, straight home, he went to the golem, knowing that nobody's waiting for him. So we can see in bottom lane, Marukai is dewarding with his early aura actually.
And with 17 minutes in game, we only have this one death for Manila Aguilas and 2 deaths for TPA. So I think that's quite improved for the Aguilas,
Yes,
because
actually.
their last games with
Yeah.
TPA, it's been more action-packed and more blood has been shed
Yes,
within
actually.
15 minutes in game.
But as we can see from the goal difference, the TPA does have a 2-power lead against us and a almost 2,000 goal difference. Most of the goal difference is coming from Vayne, because Vayne has caught up in CS count.
And she already has her Bloodthirster
Yes,
to sustain her in her...
few champions
in
can pull
fights.
off the early Bloodthirster, because usually what we see from AD carries, they usually go for their IE build, IE Phantom Dancer build. But as
But
Vayne,
as we can
yes.
see, Graves has a lead with the creep kills. Or, no, nagpantay na bigla.
biglang nagpapantay sila.
Biglang nagpantay. Hindi, mas mataas sa kanya ulit ngayon.
Yes, so what I was saying, Vayne could do the early Bloodthirsters, because with the Nunu's Bloodlust, she could increase her attack speed.
Yeah,
so
it's like a free zeal.
yes, and attack damage. As we can see, the Aguilas stealing the blue buff from
Successfully stealing the
Successful,
blue
yeah.
buff. Yeah.
So right now, everybody's going back to their lane. You can see Vladimir needs to go back to the top lane as Jarvan is going for the push. This is the problem again. Jarvan, knowing
The
that
lane is left undefended.
yes, knowing Jarvan and knowing that all our champions are in the bot lane trying to steal the blue. Jarvan wisely taking our second tower. Right now, Jarvan is roaming, looking see if there's any hero.
He could ambush.
any champion could ambush him. Right now, there could be a team clash right down in the bottom lane. This is a 4-on-4, but Jarvan and Vladimir going down to the bottom lane.
Yeah, we could see the TPAs
Okay.
quickly regrouping to get the dragon.
Yes, so this is a 5. There are 5 of them going
Here
for the
goes
dragon.
the Aguilas.
Oh,
Look at that burst from Kassadin.
Kassadin with that burst.
Makai goes
Marukai
in.
throwing down his SS.
So they concentrated first with Jarvan.
Yes, they're
then
concentrating with the Jarvan. Very important.
leaving Vayne and Ari.
Yeah, so this was a 2-4-3 exchange going in favor for the Team
Graves
Aguilas.
following.
Yes, Graves still going for Vayne. I'm pretty sure he will not catch up. Oh, though Alistair is still there. And
Pushes
Vladimir
Vayne.
helping. Oh, this was
Securing the kill.
securing the kill.
Very nice.
Very nice. Right, so this was a 4-4-2 exchange in favor of the Manila Aguilas. This leaves them for a possible dragon attempt. Though boarded, Nautilus could poke them out, but I'm very sure that Aguilas
He
could-
won't commit
Yeah.
with this. Or else they'll get an ace.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure Aguilas will secure this dragon attempt. Alistair trying to poke away their Nautilus, which is very, very intelligent. So
Because he's got that smite, right? So he's trying to attempt to
Yes.
steal it. But is it a wise move to attempt to steal the dragon but then exchange it with your life?
well, for my point of view, I think that would be a good exchange, because instead of giving 1,000 gold to your enemies, you will be receiving 1,000 gold for your side. For exchange, just for a 1 kill. 1 kill is almost 250 gold, so that's a big difference from a 1,000 to 250. Yeah. So we can see that Kassadin's going for a farm. We can see both 3. We can see Marukai giving the red buff to
To Graves.
Graves, which is very extremely smart, so that
You can see Vayne and Nunu pushing the bot
Yes.
lane, leaving
yes, we can see that
Nunu
being
left-
caught off guard.
left
Nunu's
all
going to say
alone.
goodnight. Good night to Nunu.
he's sleeping.
Yeah, he went to sleep. So we see our Aguilas going for the bot lane.
Yes,
is
their
surprising.
first turret.
Yes, the first. They're gonna go for the first turret for the bottom lane. As we can see,
But then Ari pushes the mid lane.
as we can see, the Agiles all went home, knowing that torrent was very low. They went home very early so that they could advance to the other lanes. But as we can see, our mid lane is being pushed up, and Ari is going for
the rates.
for
So
our
sometimes
rates.
this is the problem when you're always ganking. You leave your turrets vulnerable to push.
Yes, but as we can see, Nautilus warding our jungle once again, and dewarding our tri-bush.
So do you think Agilas should concentrate with ganks and hero kills, or pushing?
It really
the
depends on
lanes?
who goes in first. Whoever goes in first. Usually, we would probably see Jarvo going in first for the disruption. Oh, we can see Cassidy throwing his SS down. Ari trying to throw his SS in, but knowing Vladimir coming in to protect Cassidy. As we can see, Nautilus still trying to deward. This is a 3-on-1 champion exchange right now. Graves coming in. Knowing this is very instinctively for the Agilas, seeing that all the heroes are disappearing in the map, they do a retreat. Though the Agilas are leading in champion kills by 6-4, they are still behind by
With gold.
Yes, they are still behind by gold by 2.
Especially with the turrets, with their
Yes.
turrets down.
So going to the item build of Jarvan going for that Hex.
I
Hex
think
Drinker. The Hex Drinker is for
gives you shield.
Yeah, if you are below 20%, I think below 20% of your of your health, there will
It could
be
probably save your
yes.
life.
But with this, for me, I think this base composition, I think the Agilas will have easy time getting rid of Jarvan if they do focus on him. Though if they do focus on Jarvan, this will leave
It leaves Ari and Vayne
open.
with especially they should not leave Vayne with free
Yeah.
hits because
So
those silver bolts.
Yes, so knowing not just knowing that all the heroes, all the champions are spread it out. He's gonna go for the steal attempt, jungle steal attempt.
So
I guess right now we will see that
everybody's preparing for a.
they're preparing
gank?
for a dragon actually.
They're waiting for the
Yes,
dragon.
I think the dragon's about to spawn pretty soon. Knowing that Agilas are not in the area, they will return to their lanes. So as we can see, Alistair going for the dewarding, and we can see that Graves going for the for the jungle. And we can see Nautilus doing the
cleaning
Yes.
cleaning the wards.
Tanda naman
Nagdi-disconnect ng kuryente.
yes. This is very important. What I said before, warding the map is very important. It gives you the line of vision for each hero, for each
Champion
Yes.
in the map. So I think with 3 turrets down for the Agilas,
Yes. So
dapat hindi sila ma-ace dahil
Yes.
kung hindi.
So what's happening now? I think TPA has noticed that they're very behind in Clash. They know that they are at a disadvantage at their class, so they're just waiting. I think they're just waiting for TPA to overcommit and push a lane, knowing that they are ahead in Clash, in team clashes. So going to the item build of Maokai, we could see that he went for the gold per 5 seconds again, with going gold percent. Yeah, I just said that. We can see Graves still farming bot lane. We could see that a possible mid gank, dewarding. It's not just going to be caught off guard. No, he did not.
He did not overcommit. But
He
then,
did not overcommit.
as you can see, Nautilus is now getting pretty tanky and beefy
yes,
here.
that's
So
one of the big problems.
he could
right now.
he could take lots of damage for being able to cover for their AP carry and their AD
Yes.
carry.
So we could see that Vayne went for her Phantom Dancer. So her Phantom. What's nice
And
about
then Elixir at
yes, right now he's not using it because she doesn't really need it right now because there is no
Later,
clash attempt right
yeah.
now. So this is very smart for
While
Vayne.
Graves already has his Infinity Edge.
Yes, Graves.
With the Brutalizer into the runs.
Actually, that's very good. Very good item composition for Graves, because with the Brutalizer, he could gnaw away the armor of the enemy team. As we can see, our Aguilas are waiting at the small bush in the mid lane because of the dragon just respawn. Oh, we could see a team clash maybe coming here. We're just waiting for who would commit to the dragon, because no team doesn't want to commit to the dragon. Even though we do have the side of the dragon, we're trying to bait them out.
It still depends, because
Marakai throwing down his SS. Very, very smart move by Marakai, forcing them not to come in, knowing that TPA might have a disadvantage going through
going in and for the dragon.
Yes. So right now, we can see that TPA going for
TPA is
trying to push the bot lane. Well, I think they were trying to bait the bot lane, but noticing that all the
Aguilas are
missing,
lining in.
They think they're going for the Baron attempt. I think this is just a baiting strategy for the.
There's Vayne. Are they gonna get Vayne here?
No, they're not gonna go for Vayne because they're seeing from
their right, because everybody's there on the right.
Everybody's still coming in.
So I think they're gonna have the clash in the tower. This is so full of suspense.
Yes, actually, this is a very smart play for the assassins, knowing that they are behind. They are playing a defensive mode,
and now they are getting the Baron,
knowing that the Aguilas went back home for the items. Marakai throwing down his
concentrating on Ari there.
Oh,
Vladimir throwing his
SS, wiping
Is this
out.
going to be an ace?
This will be an ace for the team Aguilas? No. Oh, Jarvan going for Graves. Oh,
Vayne was left with a free hit.
Oh, but Cassidy going for Vayne. Eliminating
Vayne in that.
Now they have
very smart.
Yes, so now they have no AD carry to help push the Aguilas back. Though
no AD carry for both teams.
Yes, but they still have their AP carry, which is very important. Actually, Vladimir could also be a AP carry in the long run. That's why you can see Vladimir going for his Will of Ancients for that spell vamp, that 20% spell vamp. And now we can see that our Aguilas are going for the second tower, knowing that
it's a 3-on-2, but then
well,
TPA is already regen. Oh that's
nice
fast move for Vladimir there.
Mabisang kamay niya.
Fast hands.
Yes. But,
and it saved his life, I think, because with Nautilus there and with Jarvan at full health.
Yes. So we can see now that only two champions of the TPA have a Baron buff, the Nautilus and the Jarvan. So this still is a very big help for the TPA, because though it will help Ari more if they had a Baron buff, but what's nice about what happened there was that the Baron buff is still with their both tank players, so they'll be very hard to kill in the team clash. Now we can see Nautilus warding our push again. He loves warding our push. He loves warding our jungle. As we can see, Jarvan going for his went for his Bloodthirster, not continuing his Hexdrinker. So we can see that Vayne is going for possible IE. Do you think
an IE or the the cleaver?
Possible cleaver, maybe. But I think Ivy will do much better with her Phantom Dancer, and her attack speed, and her crit chance will be very, very big. So right
especially with that attack speed boost from Nunu.
So as we can see, our Graves pushing mid with Kaigu as Kassadin. Graves still does have that item build, going for the now he's going for a Phantom Dancer as well.
Every moment here and every clash and every movement is really essential, because it could make or break the game for both teams.
Yes. But I think this is favoring still on TPA playing the defensive mode, waiting for the TMA to overcommit
and just make a small mistake, just like by focusing fire on different champions.
Yes, actually. So we can see in gold count that that the TPA are leading by
TPA leading
almost 4,000 now.
Yes.
I think I think they're leading because of the Baron, because Baron does give you a significant gold advantage. Yeah. And though they are leading in gold, we are still leading with champion kills. We see Nautilus roaming our blue bush. Okay, they're just baiting out any hero, any champion going into the mid lane. Now we could see a possible
clash again.
Possible clash. So this is just like cat and mouse. Whoever goes in first will be the one to be focused on.
Especially with TPA, they've got that long range taunt and that pull from Nautilus.
Yes. So we can see that Jarvan went for his GA. Though this is though GA is a item you should not take, but usually a GA should be used for the AD carry of the team. But use Jarvan initiating the clash, wisely going for the GA, because they know that Jarvan will be focus fired on.
Yeah, because he's gonna be the one to dive
to be
first.
Absorbing all the damage. So right now we can see that like what I said, TPA is trying to bait out. They're not really, as you can see, they're not really going for the tower. They're just waiting for one of the one of our Aguilas try to overcommit in the lane
or get taunted. Yes. Or get pulled.
So the Aguilas
safe play for the Aguilas because no one got taunted.
Yes, knowing that Ari does have that safe play. As you can see, Kassadin was not in that clash. He was waiting in the other side of the bush. Oh, I think this is a mistake for the TPA, abandoning the mid and going back home and buying their items.
It leaves the dragon open for the
Aguilas. Oh, so the another uncontested dragon for the Aguilas. So right now we're just waiting for a clash attempt. One clash will make a game change right now. Yes. They're just waiting for someone to overcommit. Right now, seeing Jarvan overcommitting in the lane. Oh, extreme.
He wisely backs off. Oh no! Leaves Kassadin open.
Oh, Maokai being SS by Nautilus. Oh, taken out by Vayne.
Now shredded to pieces.
This leaves them open for a tower take right now.
So that's quite the problem here because it left one champion open.
Yes.
Just with a blink of an eye, yes. Someone gets taunted, pulled.
I think that was a bait attempt for Jarvan. Jarvan knowing that all the Aguilas were at the dragon, they know he will be coming from the right side. So I guess he was trying to bait out the Aguilas to overcommit and taking him out. So when this happened, they saw this Aguilas. Also, we can see a possible clash happening in the mid lane for the Aguilas. Aguilas trying to play defensively and successfully defending their turret.
They should not lose hope here and just continue to focus because I think in a matter of a few minutes this game will might end.
Like what I said, only a clash will be important here. One clash, isang clash lang, importante lang yun.
Isang clash lang, pwedeng tapos na yung game agad.
In this late game, we are now in the mid to late game now. This will determine the
tiwala lang sa kampe.
Actually, tiwala talaga kampe. We can see Baron buff is back. Knowing the Aguilas, knowing that TPA is spread it out, they're trying to bait out the players of the TPA to commit to the Baron. Oh, hassle.
It's full of suspense.
Yes, but as we could see, I did not notice earlier that TPA did ward our base. This is very yes. This is very, very scary actually.
Because they could easily taunt or pull any champion near that area.
So we could see now that TPA going for the dewarding of the Baron, might possibly going for the Baron to bait out the Aguilas. So just
Aguilas doesn't have an aura here, right?
Yes. Knowing
not knowing that the Baron is really light it up.
Oh, Ari using her SS. I think that was
has
premature SS for
yeah,
Ari.
that has a cooldown if you do not use it for a certain duration of the time.
Yeah, so knowing TPA using Ari used her SS, knowing she did using it, I think they both wisely backed out because her SS is very important in a team clash situation. So right now we could see Nautilus parang nagbabantay sa
Nagbabodyguard sa Dragon, Baron.
Yes, nagbabodyguard sa Baron. So right now we can see Agilus taking their blue buff. Nautilus dewarding the bush in the mid lane. So we can see that.
Did they see that?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry. This is just stressing me out.
Okay, we can see that
even though I'm not playing, you can feel
you
the
can see
stress.
TPA going for the Baron attempt, and Markai throwing down his SS wisely, knowing that this will be a clash between
They should eliminate Vayne and Ari. What are they doing? What's happening?
Ari was
Ari's
eliminated.
down.
Yes, this we can focus
It's a triple kill for Graves.
on Jarvan being focus fired and taking out his GA. Now they're focusing on Nautilus and taking out.
It's a quadra kill for Graves.
A quadra kill. Will this be another steal for BYY? Let's see what will happen.
Jarvan committing for a suicide, I guess, in the tower, but
Jarvan. Oh,
yes, he is.
Instinctively going for the suicide, not giving gold to any, which was very intelligent.
Aguilas.
This was baiting the Agilus out of Baron. Now
what do you think? They should get the Baron or push?
they should go for Baron.
Oh my goodness! Oh my
they
god!
should go for the Baron now.
Get the Baron!
Go for the Baron. Go for the Baron. They should go for the Baron. Everybody's signaling. Go for the Baron. Now, this should
Nunu
be
is
a
now
sure
alive,
Baron.
and they are left with around 10 seconds
Yes.
until everybody's alive again.
But the only one alive in TPA is just Anuno. Anuno cannot do anything against these three here.
Amumu, what?
Anuno. I'm sorry. Anuno. So right now, Graves is going going for the mid lane. As we can see that being pushed in.
I could hear the screams from here.
Oh my god, we can hear screaming.
So
I think somebody's being raped.
This is going to be an epic game for tonight. So everybody, please
this must be an
sit
epic
tight.
game.
Sit
Yes,
tight, everybody.
yeah,
Watch what's going to happen here because it's going to be an unforgettable match
Yes.
for GPL, for
Yes.
TPA, and for the Manila Aguilas as well.
Oh my god, what is happening? So we can see
I'm so
Aguilas pinging for
excited.
the dragon. The dragon is now back up. We can see that everybody's going for the dragon. Kaigu warding the dragon, and seeing that TPA champions are not in the map, so
They are not visible anywhere.
Yes.
So Alistar is trying to deward. He should deward more.
Yes, I think what's
Successful
helping
dragon.
now is that the item build for the team. As we can see, the Graves went for his GA. I told you AD carry should always have his GA because if he is
Especially
being focus fired.
Yeah, always being focus fired on.
Yes. So right now we see Vayne going for the QSS. Quicksilver Sash is very important because I think the only reason why she did that was for Alistair's stun, because Alistair's stun will
disable
her from attacking the
or Vladimir's ult.
Yes, Vladimir's ult. Though right now we are pushing, Team Agilus is pushing mid and forcing, knowing that they have the Baron buff. They are very confident with themselves and knowing that TPA is playing a very defensive game.
This is a big advantage for the Aguila. So
okay. We can see that Markai throwing down his SS around the tower. Though Kaigo getting focus fired. Now everybody's being focus fired on the Ari.
Kaigo is going back in.
And
this
Jarvan
is
being
a clean
cleaned out. Is this a possible
leaving
ace?
Nunu.
No. Vane did not
Vane
get
is still
died.
alive. Oh,
But this is
it's
a
the
easy
cleanse
push
and the
for
flesh saved
this
her.
is an easy push for the Manila Aguilas. They should push this and go for
they
the
should
EHIB.
push and continue until with the Nexus.
Yes, because we could see that it was a 4-for-1 exchange. Now we can see that the goal difference is very big now. It's going for the small, but this is what I would like to talk about is the small ball. Oh no, they're going to go for the next
They're finishing the game. They're finishing the game.
They're trying to finish the game, knowing that all the.
I think the
characters-
Aguilas is already the victory.
They can smell victory now, knowing that there's only one hero in the map. Oh, they're going for the finish.
For the Nexus.
Are they gonna win?
They're gonna win.
Are they gonna win? Yes, and they won.
Congratulations, Aguilas.
Yes, Team Aguilas, the first team to defeat TPA.
TPA. So that was what I was
Yes.
telling you about. You know, mga bida, papatalo lang sa umpisa.
Yes. Ako yati good luck sa Aguilas
No, it's a Timo hat.
Yeah, it must be the team hat. It must be the team hat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. This was a great game for the Aguilas.
Very epic. Legendary.
I think this is very shocking. The Aguilas.
I can't describe it anymore. Epic dairy.
Yes, very very shocking. I did not know the game would end that early. I thought in the late game TPA would dominate, but with looking at the item composition of TPA, they were playing a very defensive, being scared of TMA's item composition. Yeah, so GM, who do you think was the
Ace player.
who was the MVP for tonight?
MVP. I don't know if it's Graves.
I think it was Graves. Yes, Graves. Going having a score of 10-2 and 5 assists.
He strategically positioning himself for a free hit and as well as having a great escape at certain times.
Yes. I think the turning point for the game was the Baron attempt by TPA, because TPA tried to steal tried to take Baron while knowing TMA was
right behind
them. So TMA was able to eliminate three champions
at that time. So
oh my god.
So as you could see, this game at first nothing was happening. So everybody was patiently waiting for the right time at the right moment. So guys, timing is also very important. Not just your farming and your champion kills.
Yes.
Timing and position.
As we could see by the item gold, by the kill difference, it's now 70-10. Oh man. I'm still surprised that we won. I'm not pointing out
happy.
I'm not pointing out the Aguilas, but it was very surprising.
Good job.
They were very dominant in this game.
I'm so proud of you.
Hats off
Philippines.
to them. Yes.
This is a very epic game.
Yes, very epic game.
So yeah, it is a David and Goliath,
Yes.
with David emerging as the victor.
Yes.
So once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors: ECS Elite Group, BenQ Power Collar, Steel Series Professional Gaming Gear, as well as our official venue partner, Pacific Esports. So there we have it for tonight. And later, we're going to have our interview with one of our Aguilas later. So stay tuned. parang ako yung dugo. And we're back here at the Green Up Premier Live, featuring our very own Manila Aguilas, fresh from their win from the Taipei Assassins. So guys, how do you feel?
Speechless.
And so guys, what was your gameplay for that? Ano yung pinlano nyo na, siba, sobrang tagal ng match, medyo nerve-wracking?
Enjoy the game. Do our best. Because we already know we're the underdog, so well, our objective was to just play our best, do our best.
So very nice. Who do you think was our most valuable player for tonight? Everybody! Oh, yay! Because that was a team effort. And so last but not the least, what else can you tell to your fellow friends and the families who have always been supporting you guys?
Hello kanila Popoy na nanonood ngayon, kanila Kenny. Salamat kay Ate Bench na laging sumusuporta sa amin, kay Bench, ayun, kaya sponsor.
Niyak ako eh. Sobrang hirap talaga ako, pero magpapasalamat ako sa lahat ng supporters ng Manila Aguilas. At least ngayon napatunayan namin na dire-diretso, 2-game winning streak na, soon to be 3, hopefully. Going strong nga. So, salamat sa pamilya ko, tsaka sa BG, Pawn Stars, tsaka kay Ate Vanch.
Ayun, thank you kay Jerbench. Naniwala sa amin na mananalo, pati si Ate Vanch, thank you, pati sa sponsors. Garina rin po, thank you.
Thank you sa suporta. Hi kay Mara, sa family ko, kay Mara, sa BG, TNL Wad, sila Gibo, Idol Chok. Si Cooks pa, TNL.
Salamat sa mga sumusuporta, tsaka sa mga kaibigan ko sa BG, Prime DK, sa Wild. Tsaka, so, panoorin nyo yung live stream ko, mag-live stream ako mamaya. Wala nang boses.
Si Ate Banch, thank you pala.
Okay, Miss Banch, thank you. So there you have it, Philippines. It was truly a David versus Goliath fight for tonight. So GPL, watch out. Watch out for the next battle next week. See you again next week, guys.